Hi everyone, and welcome for this last video of this short series describing our company, our enterprise, Happy Culture. We had the colors of Happy Culture, we had the logo of Happy Culture. Now this one is regarding the name of the company, Happy Culture itself. Well, of course, it is some kind of playing with words. Happy Culture, we know that apiculture is actually agriculture, like beekeeping itself is called apiculture, A-P-I-C-U-L-T-U-R-E. So it's happy and AP at the same time. It's very interesting because also happy in French is very known as an English word that means joy, that means to be joyful, to be happy. And it works mostly in both languages. Most people will get the idea of that way of playing with words. And why do we use it? Why did we go for it? That little thing there with happy culture, AP culture. Because a joyful culture, a culture of happiness is extremely important. And this is actually in the core values of our company, which is a social enterprise. It is important for us at Happy Culture to have people more and more happy, to live in a culture, to live in a surrounding where people are happy, to create happiness, to live with joyful people. And if we go on a more, let's say, esoteric, more hidden, more maybe mystical or mysterious way of explaining this, joy, and for me, happiness and joyfulness is really close by, really is similar. Joy is actually the note or the color of the sun. And we know that the bees follow the sun, right? The bees go out and forage. They go on the flowers when the sun comes out. And so we used to say that bees are solar animals. And knowing that joy is that note or that color of the sun, if we talk about qualities, they really do go together, those two. Well, then that's another level of that completion, that connection between apiculture and happy culture. Because, of course, the value of the sun for the bees is very important. We used to say that their honey is just like pure gold, and gold again is something connected with the sun. It's some very, very solar energy, gold is. And you see, all those are the same type of values. And in Happy Culture, the idea is to bring those values of the bees, of the sun, and bring them in the culture and move slowly all together in a movement that is way beyond our enterprise. It's actually, it should be earth-wide, that movement of moving towards a more happy culture, towards a more happy planet, more happy people that are flourishing and yeah, joyful. So that's why we choose that name. Of course, it's connected with apiculture, but because the core values of the company, before pretty much anything else, is to move towards a more happy culture. That's why we work in the field of health with Apitherapy, and also in the realm of nutrition with all the pollen, fresh rose and bee pollen. We work on those two directions to get, because those two things are very important, right? Health and nutrition. Really, when those two are thriving in society and humanity, then of course humanity is getting more and more joyful. So we introduce those values of the bees, of the sun, and we put them in the society through the bee products, through Apitherapy, through apiculture. And that's why we choose Happy Culture. Thank you very much for listening. See you another time for another Apitherapy video.